Hi, I'm Laura from the Helena Family YMCA, and I'm here to do a 30-minute silver sneaker class. Silver sneakers is an older adult class. It's low impact, it's a little bit of strength and flexibility and range of motion. And to get everyone up and moving, it'll be fun. For this class, you'll need a couple of hand weights or something to substitute as hand weights. I've been using a couple of canned goods. You'll want something that's fits easily in your hand and it's not too heavy, not too light. I find that a couple canned goods works just fine. Today it's mandarin oranges. You're going to also need a water bottle. We'll take a water break halfway through, but it's important to stay hydrated and make sure feel free to if you need any other water break or just a break for any other reason, feel free. Like if we're doing a movement and it's getting a little too much for you, you can always just take a little bit of a break. You can also decrease your range of motion. I will throughout usually shout out some modifications you can do. But for any reason, if you need a break, just hop in whenever you're ready. And when you are not using yourself, make sure that they're out of the way. We don't want them underfoot where we can trip over them. I usually put mine under my chair, but if you have a coffee table or a shelf or something nearby, that's also a really good option. You're going to need a chair. If I move here just a little bit, do some gymnastics, that's my chair. You want something that does not rock, does not roll, something that's going to be just stay put is what you want. You don't want a chair that is a folding chair. We're going to be using it to sit on, but we also will do a warm-up standing up, and if any time you just need a little support, a little balance support, a little strength support, you just put a hand or two on it for a little bit of support. That's what it's there for as well. Make sure you're wearing proper footwear. Something like slippers or flip-flops you can get tripped up on when you're exercising. So just make sure you're wearing proper footwear, some nice lace-up shoes. I have a pair of indoor exercise shoes that I wear, and some people, you can go barefoot, especially if the weather is really warm where you're out, and that's fine. Wearing socks can be slippery on certain floors, so I wouldn't really recommend that. If you have music that you want to play in the background, go ahead. I don't for these little videos because of copyright reasons, but if you want it, and it also doesn't really work sometimes very well, me talking, the AI tends to, or the algorithm tends to block out music, and so sometimes you don't hear it. But with that, we'll get started. I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna put them underneath my chair, and we'll get started with a little bit of a warm-up. And make sure you also know that we should always be moving without pain. If something hurts, maybe we should rest it. You just don't want to hurt yourself worse. And so like if your arm hurts or something, don't use that arm. Exercise the rest of you. Work around it. All right, let's get started. All right, we're going to start with a little march. We're just going to get the body warmed up a little bit, get the body used to moving. Say hi to Silder, pacing back and forth. Yep. Get the legs moving, get the arms moving. Make sure you always maintain an upright posture. Make sure those shoulders up, back, and down. Just a nice posture check there. And then we're going to reach to the side. Just tap that toe down Just reach across your body. If at any time you need to go faster or slower than my pace, go right ahead. I'm going a little too fast. You can slow it down. All right, we're going to reach up. So reach up overhead. Reach towards that ceiling. All right, good. How about elbow to knee? Pick up that leg. Try to touch that elbow into your knee. Kind of works those abs a little bit too. Get those warmed up. Let's kick those legs back. Make sure those arms are moving still. All right. We're going to have our feet underneath our hips. They can be a little wider if you like. The toes can be pointed out a little bit, although they can be faced forward. That's also fine. We're going to rotate our hips. Just get them used to moving here. Get them loosened up. Let's go ahead and go the other direction. Stirring a big pot here with our hips. All right, feet closer together. Just bend your knees a little bit. We're going to rotate them. You need to be a little more upright, that's okay. Wherever you're at today, let's go the other direction. All right, we're going to hold on to this chair and we're just going to swing our leg right here in front of us, back and forth. Try to take the chair like I just did. Kind of wakes up those muscles there. You can kind of feel it a little bit, I do. Let's switch legs, back and forth in front of you. Just kind of, if you're going on a walk, if some of you superstars are still running out there, it's always good warm up, actually, just to do this a little bit and warm up the legs. Face forward, we're going to go front and back. Just hold on to something, swing it a little bit, it kind of warms up all of these muscles here. Other leg, nice and easy. We're not stressing it out a little bit. All right, good. I'm going to turn this to the side here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to grab here for support, pull that toe back. We're going to raise it up and down, up and down. We're squeezing our glutes at the top and releasing. Some of you might just want to pull it back a little bit more instead of up, and that's fine. Don't worry too much about height. You can feel it on the other side too. I do. I'm going to switch legs, work the other side, and go. Squeeze at the top and down. Just kind of a good strengthening workout for those legs, the glutes. One more. All right. I'll face the side here. I'm just going to put one hand here. We're going to put our toe out in front, lift it up and down. We're squeeze the top and release. We kind of feel it here in the top of our leg. And again, some of you might just want to tap it a little bit more forward if you have trouble with that, and that's okay too. Switch legs. Nice straight posture. Do whatever you want with his hand, whatever's comfortable. This is good balance work. You don't need to do the chair. If you don't want to hold on to it and get a more of a balance workout, that's all right too. But it's not the focus. We're going to have this to the side. We're just lift it up to the side. Not a big movement. Definitely working the hip here. Just a small one. And of course, just tap to the side if you need to. Because just lifting it to, just lifting a little bit and tapping it down to the side also works it. So whatever works for you. All right, good. I'm gonna go to the other side so I can work the other leg. Up and down. Good workout here. Good glutes. All right, there's one more direction that we need to go. So we're going to take this leg, we're going to take it across our body and down. And of course you can tap it. And we are not worrying too much about height. Although the higher you go, the tougher it is. Just kind of squeeze there at the top and relax. All right, we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to go to the other side anyway. So it's just easier. And we're going to work the other leg. Squeeze and relax. Nice and gentle here. All right, let's do one more. Okay, feet right underneath your hips. They can go a little wider. They can also go narrow, is fine. It's more of a strength, more strength to squat with a narrow stance. But we're going to sink our hips back and up. We're going to do a squat. So we're kind of sinking back like we're about to sit down, but then we stand back up. So just a nice squats here. You can pull your hands out forward if you want. Kind of a counterbalance, but also some strength in the arms. Or you can just have them here if you need to. That's okay. Let's just do one more. We're going to pull the one leg back just a little bit. We're not going all the way back, but we're going to do a short stride lunge, not a full lunge. And of course, you can use the chair for support if you need it. Nice and easy here. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch legs. Down and up. Down and up. All right, good. One more here. Feet right underneath the hips. We're going to pull the heels up and back. And don't forget the chair if you need it. It's more of a strength than a balance move. Although there's plenty of balance. Squeeze at the top and relax. Right here. All right, let's just do two more. All right, good. Good work in the legs today. Good job, everyone. Let's go ahead and find that seat. One more, because we're going to do the counter move to what we just did. So nice straight posture. Hands right here or by your side. We're going to lift those toes up in front and down. We don't want to do this standing up because we'll just fall right over. What we can do is sitting down, kind of squeezing those shin muscles here in the front. All right. Let's just do 2 more. We'll do 2 more again. Just want to do extra because we're not standing up holding our weight up. Boy, can you believe it? It's already halfway through. Let's go ahead and take a water break. If I can grab it here. At least here in Helena, Montana, it's fall. Outside my window, I can see beautiful fall leaves, and fall here doesn't last very long, so I appreciate it while it's here. Trying to get that last minute yard work done while the weather's still nice. It never seems to all the way get done before the snow flies. Hopefully that won't be for a couple weeks. All right, now that we're done with water break, let's go ahead and pick up the hand weights. We're going to work with them and work a little bit of our arms. Go ahead and rotate those wrists, arms by your side. Let's get it moving again. Work those legs. Let's wake up the arms. Tell them to work other direction. Nice circles here. All right. Let's palms faced out for a second. We're going to just have a little bit of a circle. Arms still by your side. We're just waking up the arms because we've worked a lot of legs. I'm just reminding them right now that it's time to work other way. You just don't want to hop in full blown here and not injure yourself. Gotta warm it up first. Hands by your side. Let's go ahead and pull up our shoulders to our ears and down, up and down. Good. Rolling forward. Rolling backward. All right, let's go ahead, make sure our posture is nice and upright. Palms face forward. We're going to do some bicep curls. Anybody who have any wrist issues can go ahead and have our palms faced in while you're doing this. It may or may not help depending on your issue, but sometimes it helps to have it to do bicep curls with your palm faced in. So palms faced out, go ahead up and down. We're going to make sure you're extending your arms all the way down, and we want our elbow to stay put. So we just come up to about shoulder level depending on your length of your arm. For me, it's about shoulder width level because we don't want to come all the way forward. That moves our elbows because we want to work our biceps, not anything else. Let's do a couple more. All right, good. Palms faced in. We're going to lean a little forward. We're going to do this a little differently today. Let's just put one down really quick. Hand right here in your thigh. We're going to support our weight with it. Arm right here by our side. I will come to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Glue that elbow to that side. We're going to pull that back and forward. So make sure if you need to, we're supporting our weight right here. And squeeze at the top and loosen. Squeeze and loosen. That's right. Just working our tricep right after our bicep, opposite muscle group. Both of them are pretty important. All our muscles are pretty important. All right. Switch. I'll just come over here so you can see what I'm doing. Supporting our weight here, lean a little forward. Glue that elbow right here. Straighten that arm and loosen. A lot of different ways to work the tricep. This is just one way. Working that back of that arm. . feel it? All right, good. Come forward. Let's go ahead and pick up that other weight. Hands by your side. Let's work our shoulders a little bit. We're going to come up to the side and down. Up to the side and down. Now your range of motion can be shorter and your elbows can be bent a little bit. Sometimes that helps. And just make sure you're not going above your shoulders. Two more. And let's go ahead and make sure our posture is nice and upright. We're going to come behind us and down. Pause it just ever so slightly, pause at the top. You don't want to wait there too long. We make sure we're squeezing there. We make sure our body is not rocking back and forth, it's staying exactly where it should be. And let's pull it forward. So pull it forward. Again, we don't want to go past our shoulders. There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to put one down. Just kind of stash it here right underneath the chair. We're going to have it in one hand. Let's do some range of motion. You can also do this without weight. You still get plenty of benefit that way. But if this is a little too much for that shoulder, go ahead and put it down. We're going to go all the way around, working some range of motion, but also a little strength if you're holding on to a weight. Make sure that core is nice and straight. Hold on to that chair. If you need to, let's go the other direction. Boy, can I feel it today. Shoulders a little sore from my workout yesterday. So they're a little tired. This kind of range of motion for me when they're a little tired is pretty good. Let's switch sides. Go ahead. Go all the way back. Nice swimming motion for your swimmers out there. My swim form here is not particularly great because I'm in the water, but I try. Let's go forward. It's like you would, but good for range of motion. Let's do one more. Good. Roll those shoulders down a little bit. We're going to have one. Plant those feet on the floor. We're going to pull them down somewhere around our foot and up to the sky. Just a nice everyday motion that has a lot of muscles associated with it. Kind of like we're picking something up, putting on a shelf. All right, let's do one more and we'll switch sides. All right, switch hands. Go ahead, reach down, put it up on the shelf. Make sure you're reaching up or not reaching behind our head. You should have it in your peripheral vision the whole time. Nice smile. Let's do one more. Good. Pick up that other weight for wherever I put it. We're going to work our abs here really quick because that just supports whatever we're doing. Right here, we're going to put our weights right here. If you want to make it a little harder, you can pull it out. A little easier, you can pull it in. So wherever you're at, we're going to crunch and straighten. Just squeezing those abs right here, and then make sure we're coming up all the way every time. There we go. One more. Okay, we're going to keep them here. We're just going to rotate to the side and front. Rotate the side and front. We're nice and upright. Sorry, I'm itching my eye. Rotate to the side and front. Nice straight back. Almost like there's a pole sticking right there. Good twisting motion. One more before we quit our and go on to stretching. We're just going to do penguins. This scrunches our side, back and forth, nice and easy. Work those side muscles. Really squeeze them before you release. All right, good. All right, let's put these down before we run out of time for stretching. Go ahead and open up that chest. Nice big breaths. Oh, yes. Feel it all the way across your chest and your arms. All right, let's pull our thumbs down, pull back, trying to get a little bit of that bicep action in. Elbow to the sky. Go ahead, pull it back. You can also push it back if you need to. Nice straight back. It kind of makes your back straight when you're like this. And switch. I know I harp on it, but it's just so important and it's so hard to do to have a straight back all the time. So just check in with yourself periodically, you know, and straighten it up a little bit. Pull up that chest, nice and proud. Right down across our body, pull it in. Feel that in back right here in the shoulder. Make sure it's relaxed while you're stretching. Nice deep breaths. That also helps our body relax. When we relax, we stretch better. And switch. All right. Pull our foot forward, our heel right here. Support our weight. And right here forward, trying to get a good stretch in the back of that leg. Go ahead and switch. Up. All right, ankle right here on the knee. You can't get it there today, and if you lower, you go ahead, support our weight right here forward. Good stretch for the sciatic nerve, but also good for your legs. It just feels good in general. Stretching should feel good in general. I mean, feel a little bit of stretching, and straighten back up the switch sides. All right, straighten up. Work our hands, go ahead and rotate the wrist. And another direction. Wiggle the fingers. Open, close the hands. Shake it out. And let's do our feet rotate. Just do one side at a time. So we'll fall down. Other way. Point and flex that toe, whole foot. And we'll go the toes in there. Let's do other foot, rotate the ankle. This actually, not only is it good for ankle mobility, and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes when we're exercising other direction, the blood will start to pool in our feet. This kind of helps it pull it back up. Point and flex that toe, the whole foot actually, and then your toes. All right, good. Let's hand by our side. We're going to breathe up all the way to the top and out. Let's do that again. Breathe up and out. Thank you for joining me again here in my living room. I hope you all had a fabulous time. Everybody stay healthy, stay safe, especially with COVID cases spiking nowadays. So please stay safe, wear a mask. I am. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.